Welcome back to NBA Today. So the Bulls have been one of the breakout teams of the NBA season, and one of the major reasons why is the play of Lonzo Ball, who's averaging 13 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 5.1 assists per game in his first season with Chicago. But we won't be seeing him in the United Center for quite some time here. So for more on Lonzo, senior NBA insider Adrian Wojnarowski is joining us. And Woj, as usual, your tweets just change our entire show. So what is the latest on Lonzo Ball?
Yeah, Lonzo Ball will travel out to L.A. He'll have that procedure here in the next couple days. It's a partial tear of his left meniscus. And so the team's saying the timeline is 6 to 8 weeks. It could be shorter. You know, this is an injury. I think they're trying to give him, I think, the long end of what that return might be. But this is the second time he's had this injury. He had a meniscus scope in 2018 with the Lakers, was back in time for the start of the season. So this is certainly a significant blow for this team. You know, listen, they're still tied for first place in the East. They built up a lot of wins in the conference so far, and now, you know, they've got depth. You've seen this is a team, you know, that will play without not just Ball, but Zach LaVine, you know, who's been out and is going to be out for the next 3 or 4 games at least, and there's a sense he'll get back. But this is a significant blow for a Chicago team that had, you know, really built their offense around Lonzo Ball's playmaking.
Well, and they have dealt with so many roster blows this season. DeMar DeRozan missed a stint. Alex Caruso just came back. So, Perk, how big of a loss is this for Chicago?
It's a huge loss, and I understand because, you know, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, what they've been doing scoring-wise, and they're going to be in the All-Star game. But Lonzo Ball is just as important to the Bulls than those two guys. You know, when you look at a guy that's a two-way player, one thing about it, we don't give him enough credit for his defense, his on-ball tenacity, the way that he's able to set the tone defensively. But offensively, pushes the pace, you know, being able to get out in transition, being able to make plays for others. But the great thing about Lonzo is that he's shooting, 40% from the three this year?
That's my point.
Which is a great thing because now he don't have to have the ball in his hands. And guess what? He also could get out in transition and run the wings too because he's a live threat at the basket. So he's going to be missed. You can't replace a 6'7", 6'8" point to whatever you want to call him, combo guard that gives it to you on both ends of the floor.
How annoying, Kendrick Perkins. You took my exact point. Why is Lonzo Ball so effective? It's because he's shooting exactly 42% from three. And I think those are the underrated points that sort of unlock players' games. And, you know, for him, it's been that question, whether he was with the Lakers or Pelicans or whatever the case may be. Hey, how are you going to not be a liability, be more of a threat, so as you pass, you can also hold people accountable? He's done just that in Chicago, which is extremely impressive. I think it's tough, you know, especially for the team because he is one of those cool, calm, collected pieces that plays basketball, but he's already found the recipe for success for his game, so you just only hope that it's a minimal amount of time lost.
Well, and the Bulls have been one of those teams that have just been so exciting to watch all season long. The East has been topsy-turvy, upside down all season, and the Bulls are a big part of that. And so Lonzo is going to be missed for this team. Hopefully he gets back on the shorter end of what Adrian Wojnarowski is reporting. Woj, thank you so much for joining us with your reporting throughout this show today. Really appreciate you. We still